Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another SWGOH video. It's Friday, hope you had a great week and that you're looking forward to the weekend, that you've got some amazing plans. In this video I'll talk you through the Galactic challenge for today, which is on the planet of Jakku, and we're going up against a squad of First Order, and to get the max rewards you have to use Old Republic squad. Now as always I'll first cover the modifiers here. Obviously, now that we've had these Galactic challenges a few times, we're quite familiar already with all the modifiers. So, Scorching Sun modifier for the planet Jakku. Essentially, every time any unit takes a turn, they'll get a stack of overheat, and once this reaches 10 stacks, they'll get instantly defeated. So to counter that, we do get thermoregulate ability for this event, which will remove 2 stacks on the target unit when used. Okay, so now for the player modifier here, we got Sweeping Strike. In a nutshell, what it does, it gives your guys huge tenacity, so they'll be resisting pretty much all the debuffs, except the overheat, of course. But also, whenever they do use a basic ability, they will deal true damage to all enemies. Now, this will help because Old Republic themselves, they do not really have like a big damage dealer. Unless you got a Relic Canderous, then he might be able to do some big hits or mission. But you know, the Jedi that probably majority of us do have more leveled up, they don't really deal so much damage. So you know, a little bit of extra help here for modifier will help us definitely. And Blind Fury, so that's the modifier here for the enemy, for the First Order. So whenever they gain advantage, they will lose critical chance, but they will gain critical damage. So you know, as the battle goes on, their damage will slowly start ramping up. Now for the feats, you have to obviously complete the battle without losing a unit, and then complete the battle with an undersized squad. So whenever we do have these undersized feats, you know, it's literally impossible to do it with one team, so I'll be doing it here with 2 teams. And then finally the Old Republic, you know, you have to have a full team of Old Republic units, because after all it's the Old Republic challenge. Now for the team here that I use, so let me show you. Obviously the core trio here is Jedi Knight Revan lead, you got Jolie, you got Bastila here. You could maybe go with Bastila lead, but with Hugs there you won't be able to get that bonus turn meter in the beginning. So I think, you know, at least Revan adds you some extra offense, some extra speed. Whereas Bastila just gives you some bonus protection. But you know, maybe if you do not have relic characters, maybe you could try Bastila there, just to give a little bit more survivability. But as long as these 3 guys are relic, I think you should be good to go. Especially Jolie, he needs to be quite beefy because he can then keep reviving everybody. Let me just show you, just, you know, for reference, I've got a relic 4 here on my Revan. Now I do love my Jedi, so they do have good mods on them. So Revan here is at 321, but again, these are the mods I have on my guys all times. I did not remod for this event. Jolie, I have him modded, you know, for max health. It's really what you want Jolie to be modded for. And Bastila here, relic 1, and she's got some good speed on her as well. And then for the last 2 slots, I've chosen Zalbar here. He's gear 12, which is some random mods on him with defense, protection and stuff like that. And then Juhani, there we go, also nothing too crazy in terms of mods. And the reason why I chose here Juhani, because she's a Jedi as well as Old Republic, so you'll be getting more bonuses from Revan's leadership if you would use another non-Jedi, non-Old Republic here. That's why Juhani there. Plus, you know, Jolie can revive Jedi allies, so he won't be able to revive Zalbar when he's taken out, but he will be able to revive Juhani. So definitely, you know, this kind of 4 Old Republic Jedi thing is a good team. And then the 5th slot, you know, you could, I thought maybe Canderous can do some damage with his, you know, multiple constant attacking. But because of Caloran and Musk lead, every time you apply a buff or a debuff on them, they'll be recovering health and protection. So basically, my Canderous, he is at gear 12, and when he was hitting anybody, he was actually healing them up because he wasn't doing enough damage. But maybe if you do have a Relic Canderous, he might be able to do some big hits, I don't know. But this is what I've got, so this is what I went into the battle with. So now let me show you the battle and just talk you through it, how things are going. So first things first, when you do enter the battle, obviously you will see the team here. Now the only real threat in terms of damage here is Sith Troopers, so you just want to mark him down with Revan. And then with Bastila, you're gonna call Revan to assist. Unfortunately, they dispel the buffs, then they'll get a whole bunch of turns because they just have first order rolls. Again, let's just call Revan here to assist, trying to take out Sith Trooper before he does any more damage. There we go. Now we can go ahead swap turn meter here with Bastila. She's got quite a high turn meter. Let's see if we can dispel, stun somebody. There we go. Buff immunity on Color and Mask, good, and a stun. Alright, then Juhani can scream at them. Unfortunately, they resisted her stun. Now Revan can ignore taunts, so let's call their Basti to assist. So we lost Juhani, so let's bring her back with Jolie. So here I'm looking like, well, looking at thermoregulate, so we're still good. We got only 3 stacks there, so let's just go ahead and mark Sith Trooper again. And Juhani, she's not really useful much here, so I'll just use their thermoregulate. She's got taken out yet again. Alright, just trying to put some hits on Sith Trooper there. Got him in the yellow. Calling Revan to assist. There you go. So once you get rid of Sith Trooper, probably your next target here should be Hux, because of the cleansing, dispelling, and, you know, calling to assist and things like that. There goes Basti. Now, luckily, Julie has got another revive ready, so let's go. And he brings them back. We got some zombie Jedi action here. Anyway, let's swap turn meter, heal everybody up. I already lost Revan there. So let's see if we can get a stun on Hux. Unfortunately not. Now Julie, anytime he does damage with his basic, he will be reducing his cooldowns. That's why, you know, he'll be able to quickly get around to another round here of revives. Only down to Jolie here. Come on, buddy, bring them back. There we go. Okay, now Julie's got high stacks of thermoregulate, overheat, so use thermoregulate on him there just to get those stacks of overheat down. Stun Kylo, there we go, finally got another mark online here, so we can ignore the taunts and just go after Hux here. There we go. So after every revive with Jolie, you know, when you do have a call and assist, you can call him to an assist just to quickly reduce his cooldown so that he has another revive ready shortly. Now, working down on Hux here, swap turn meter with Basti. What's how are our stacks doing? Yeah, I'll just reduce stacks there with Jolie. There we go, so we got Hux out of the way. So now we just have to survive, because without Sith Trooper, you know, and Hux, they don't have a whole damage output here anymore. Although, you know, from their modifier, they will be here increasing their damage. Now, luckily, they will get taken out because when they do defeat your Jedi, they lose all the stacks of overheat. So when Jolie brings them back, they start, you know, with 0 stacks of overheat. So then you'll just be able to outlast these guys, because Color and Mask, he'll be very hard to take down. So just let the overheat take care of him. And also First Order Stormtrooper there, he's got 9 stacks as well, so whenever he gets a turn, he will just go away. So that's why I'm just focusing on Phasma now. There we go. There we go. Come on, get Phasma out. Okay, that should do it. And there we go. That's how completed here. The challenge with a full squad of Old Republic. So completed the battle, and completed the battle with a full team of Old Republic units. Now Zalbar was not a Jedi, so I was not able to bring him back. So I wasn't able to complete here defeat without losing a unit. But that's why anyway we have to do another battle for the Undersize squad. So in the second battle we'll make sure we don't lose anybody, and we'll complete the 2 remaining feats. Okay, so for the 2 remaining feats here, where you have to win with an Undersize squad as well as not lose anybody, I've decided here to take in my Darth Revan team. Hopefully, you know, the fear and shock and everything will be able to keep these guys under control so they don't get, you know, rolling on us. Now my guys are kind of mid relic, like relic 3, 4, things like that. So, you know, they're relic up, but they're no by means maxed out. So let's go ahead, apply fear on everybody, more fear, debuffs. Let's dispel the taunt there. Go after Hux here. There we go. Shock on everybody. Wild Lightning. Almost got Hux out of the way, but now I have to deal with a death mark on Color and Mask. And he's immune to to health percentage damage, so he won't be taking much damage at all there from Deathmark, unfortunately. But you know, once he gets a turn, he will lose it. But anyway, let's apply more fear now. And Basti applies more fear yet again. So finally can go after Hux again there. That should take him out. Big hit from Marauder. Now next target is Sith Trooper, because we don't want him dispelling all these juicy debuffs we applied. Again, stuck behind Deathmark on Kylo here. So time to reduce a little bit our stacks of overheat there. Because remember, we should not lose anybody here. Got rid of Sith Trooper. There we go, apply fear. Take care of Phasma. There we go. Again, reduce those stacks of overheat once you start getting into, you know, like 6, 7. There we go. Again, reduce those stacks. Big hit, Marauder. There we go. Wasn't enough though. Okay. Right, so the Deathmark is gone from Kylo and Mask. Reduce those stacks of overheat again. Go after First Order Stormtrooper now. Let's just drain him. Get him out. And now it's just a case of here taking out Kylo and Mask. Put fear on him. But a hit with Marauder here. Now I like Marauder here because especially once you have him relic, he can hit really hard, and you know, these guys are tanky here. But at the end of the day, as long as you can keep Kylo and Mask here stun locked, eventually he will build up those stacks of overheat. But anyway, we are quite high as well now on stacks actually. Got 8 on Revan. But anyway, Marauder finished here the battle, completing now all the feats and getting the max rewards this time. There we go. Completed with Undersize squad and as well without losing a unit. Now probably for this second battle, you know, there are multiple teams you can choose. I just like to use Darth Revan because of the full control of the fear and shocks and everything. It's just a quick and easy battle, I think. But I'm pretty sure there are plenty of other teams that can handle this. This is just what I used here. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video, that you find it useful. I know the Galactic challenges, sometimes they can be more or less challenging. Lately, actually, we haven't had really challenging here, these challenges, but they were quite straightforward as today's. But anyway, Monday again is Imperial Trooper challenge, so I'll be back then. But until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.